Nakuru TV Live. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii, wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Ninyi nguzo ya jamii. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa. Wanawake wenye kutumika kazi, songa mbele, sirudi nyuma, mama sujaa, lelelelele lololo. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii, wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa za waume peke yao. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii, nguzo ya jamii. Simba bago, seka moke. Tokei, libraka base. Basui. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Helen Salif Johnson. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela. Tabitha Karanja, Lupita Nakuru TV Live. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii, wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Ninyi nguzo ya jamii. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa.
Women are known to have compassion, emotional intelligence, focus. When it comes to networking, look for a woman. I mean, the list of women's strength are just endless, and that is why we have Viva Mama Show right here on Nakuru TV. We are glad you could join us from wherever you're watching us from. Karibu sana, welcome. This is your show, this is your time to celebrate women out there, because that is what we are all about. And today in studio, we are happy to be joined by such a woman who has all these qualities we are talking about. Talk of networking ability, emotional intelligence, compassion, focus. She has it all. Without further ado, karibu sana Njeri Wamson.
Thank you very much, Esther.
I'm so happy you could join us.
I'm
from
glad.
Your busy schedule to come and talk to a woman, encourage a woman, and even, anybody else out there who is feeling down, who is feeling downtrodden. They don't know whether they are going, coming, or gone. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you're just joining the stream right now, please share so that this broadcast will reach as many people as possible. You can post it on your timeline, you can share in your messenger, and all over. We are on Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Twitter, and you can find us under the handle Nakuru TV. Thank you.
I'm glad to be
Njeri,
here.
Tell us, who is Njeri Wamson? Today we are talking about, redefining excellence and finding purpose.
True.
And you have found all those things.
Yeah.
Who is Njeri Wamson?
All right. Njeri Wamson, actually it's my nickname, which means Njeri Wamudhoni. But my official names, I'm Immaculate Njeri. I'm a marketer. That's what I love doing. Despite that, I have other passions. I have a special passion for marketing and networking for my businesses and other businesses and brands. Yeah. Yes, that's me.
And you're also in the PR world.
Yes. I also do a lot of PR, which comes as a package in the networking field. You cannot network without PR. So they go hand in hand. And the PR for people, for businesses, for brands, anything that needs PR, anything that needs public relations and public participation, anywhere public is mentioned, we are there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're doing good in that field.
Thank you.
That is why you are here.
Thank you.
At the Viva Mama Show, we are celebrating you. We are celebrating your efforts. We recognize what you are doing for businesses out there. We appreciate your efforts because it's not easy managing all those businesses, and even managing other people's businesses as well. It's not easy. So where does Njeri come from? Does she come from Nakuru County? Did she just come to do business? Was she born here? Tell us briefly about your background.
All right. Njeri Wamson was born in Nakuru County, in Gilgil to be specific. But it's Gilgil, Shokereria village. It's not known so much. So that's where I grew up. That's where I schooled my primary school in Kahuo Primary School, in Geshu Primary School. And then later I went to high school at Njoro Girls. Later I joined Moi University. And I have also done a lot of courses here and there to just sharpen myself and sharpen my skills in the PR and networking field. Yeah, that's me. So I am born and raised in Nakuru.
Wow.
Yes.
Right here, County 032.
Kabisa.
So you can send in your comments, your questions. Do you want to know more about Wamson PR Limited? Do you want to know more about Viva Mama? You're free to just send in your question. We're going to read it out loud, or your suggestion. Tell us where you're watching us from, because I'm very sure people are watching us from all over the world. I mean, Nakuru TV is right there where you need it, on your phone, on your laptop, on your computer. It's right there with you. As long as you have internet, you have Nakuru TV closer to you than you may think. So Njeri, how did you start as an entrepreneur? Have you ever been in employment? And if you have ever been in employment now, how did you transition to becoming an entrepreneur that you are today?
All right. Yeah, I've been employed before. I've done businesses before too. But first, immediately after campus, I was an entrepreneur. I think I did not desire so much about being employed. So I did a lot of entrepreneurship. They were failing though. I did not have much skills. But later I joined employment, and I was employed in various institutions. The most recent, I was an accountant. And although I was employed, I was still doing marketing. So marketing was a part-time hustle.
Yeah.
So I was taking the employment as the full-time and the marketing as the part-time. And then COVID-19 happened. And so I had to focus on my side hustle as the main hustle.
Yeah.
And that's how I actually registered my company, and we went rolling all over. Yes, and we are glad, we are very grateful for people that have trusted us with their brands, with their businesses. We are very glad. We don't take it for granted at all.
Yeah. So to you, the pandemic was like a wake-up call.
Absolutely. It was a wake-up call for me, and it was such a push.
Yeah.
The way you can be pushed from a very comfortable zone. You know, employment sometimes it's comfortable because you are guaranteed of a salary, of a pay. So it was a push. We just did not know the amazingness that we have as a company in the marketing field. There was a niche and there was a need for that, actually, especially when the businesses were being closed down. They needed a lot of marketing just so that they don't collapse completely.
Yeah, and then also, you know, having a comeback, you need a very strategic plan of coming back for the businesses.
Yeah, absolutely, and marketing is one of them. You cannot have a comeback without marketing. Otherwise, we will just move with the people that actually market, because they are out there. They have already placed themselves out there. So it's so vital to market your business.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Now, how did you come up with the name of your company? What inspired you to name your company the name it's called today?
Okay. What inspired me, I'm Njeri Wamson, meaning Njeri Wamudhoni. Now Mudhoni being my mom, my late mama. So it's like I'm carrying on her legacy. Yeah. That's just it. I just love that I'm carrying on. My mama was a very hardworking woman. So me being the mini her, or the improved version of her, there was no better name that I could come up with. True.
Wow, that is so beautiful. And just being able to carry on the legacy, and also, you know, building something for yourself as well in her memory.
Absolutely.
That is very encouraging. It doesn't happen a lot, and when it happens, you know, it brings a lot of sentimental feeling, kind of, and that is very good of you to keep her memory alive. Very many people have this challenge. How did you raise the capital for your venture? And that has been a question all over. People are like, okay, I want to start. So how do I raise the money? Do I take a loan to start a business? Do I raise the capital from family? Do I go doing fundraising? Do I sell something off so that I can start? How did you raise your capital? How did you raise the funds to start your venture?
Okay. First, I was employed there, so I had few savings that I had to put in use now to register my company and have some few things put in place. So actually, I used the list of my savings, and as I was getting clients here and there, I was investing back. So if I get paid, I invest back to the company. So actually, I did not raise it from anyone. It was just investing back. When I get paid, I invest back in the company. Yes.
So to you, it was not about the pressure to start big.
No. I am that one person that believes in growth. I actually believe in growth. I don't believe in just happening. I believe in growth, because growth gives you roots.
Yeah.
So even when it is the hardest times and you have roots, you're not gonna, fall down. You have invested from a very deep place. So there's growth, and that is what I believed in. So I was taking the little I'm getting and investing back, and letting the company cultivate itself to whichever size that it's gonna grow to be.
Yeah, and separating yourself from the business as an entity, and just making sure that this is the business part and this is me.
True.
Because that is a problem for a lot of entrepreneurs. You always get such comments, I didn't pay myself, or I overpaid myself. How do you balance that?
Yeah, that's another challenge, because at first you actually don't even pay yourself because you see you're getting paid through that's supposed to be your pay, but you invest it back direct to the company, and you end up like you haven't paid yourself yet. But as the business grows or the company grows, you have now to set aside that this is the much that I'll be paying myself, and this is the much that I will invest back in the company, and this is the much I'm going to save for the company. Yeah, but in the beginning, it's a little bit shaky to actually know how much you're gonna pay yourself. You see, there's a lot of uncertainty. You're not even sure how many clients you're going to have, so that uncertainty makes most of people when they are starting a company not to pay themselves at all. And then if you don't have a strategy of how much you want to pay yourself, even when the company is big, you're going to misuse a lot of money because you'll be just taking from the company, and then you buy a car, you take from the company, you buy a house, so you're going to sink so fast if you don't have a strategy of how you're going to utilize your funds that you're going to earn.
And the balance is very important. I mean, because you cannot just have everything go back to the company, and yet you're the one working in that company. You know, most of entrepreneurs, they find themselves in a position whereby they are stealing from themselves.
True, very
because
true.
now there is no one to chaperone you, to tell you, no, don't touch this, this one touch, yes, a little bit of this, no, this one, no. You know, that balance is very important. So if you're an entrepreneur, please find that balance. Separate yourself from the business entity, just as Njeri has rightly put it. Now, why did you decide your business premise to be here, to be premised in Nakuru town? Why not, let me try Nairobi, it's the capital city, it's where everybody is going, let me go there? Why did you decide, no, right here in Nakuru, I'll do it?
I think I chose Nakuru because it's home. So first of all, I'm very familiar with Nakuru. I'm very familiar with the economy of Nakuru. This is where I was raised, and I was born and raised, and my house this is where I started. So I'm a little bit familiar with the economic culture of Nakuru. And also, I think I love it here. Despite that, I have my venture here in Nakuru does not restrict me from having other clients. I have clients all over, actually. I have clients in Kitale, I have clients in Eldoret, Nairobi, Mombasa. I have clients all over, but I prefer placing myself in Nakuru. Maybe in future we're going to move to a separate or a different town.
Yeah, like a branch.
Yeah. Maybe we're just waiting for God's time.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have ambition because it starts with a dream.
True.
It starts with a vision, everything. So we're looking forward to Wamson being somewhere in Kisumu, somewhere in Mombasa, and it's very possible. So thank you very much for those of you who are watching online. I get your comments online. Watchdog Watchman says, salute to the women in our society. Kestan Joki, hi, she's saying, I'm watching from Kisumu. I would like to know what motivates Njeri Wamson in her daily life. Then Cutie Curry says she's just wow. Maggie Karaoke, you're clapping. Thank you very much for watching. Patrick Kinywa Prince says this is awesome. Women talking entrepreneurship, taking entrepreneurship to the next level. Viva. And I say viva, 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 because women have the strength, they have the capability. I mean, they have emotional intelligence that you cannot comprehend. Women, you have everything that you need. Don't look down on yourself. Don't just say, I don't think so, maybe yes, no. Just make a firm decision, and everything else is going to fall into place. Just checking out some of the other comments on our other social media platforms. I can see Lois is watching from Dubai. Thank you very much for watching from Dubai. Miriam, you're saying, I'm getting you guys loud and clear, loving the show. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to share the stream. Remember to post in as many groups as possible. Let more people get this inspiration. Let more people be encouraged. Let more people start thinking about their dreams, about the dreams they forgot about. And you're gonna be right back after this break.
cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Ninyi nguzo ya jamii. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa. Wanawake wenye kutumika kazi, songa mbele, sirudi nyuma, mama sujaa, lolololo. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa za waume pekee. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii, nguzo ya jamii. Halinyata sibabago sekamoke tokei libraka base bazui. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Mson. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela, Sabitha Karanja, Lupita Nyong'o. Ninyi ni nguzo ya Estelle Mwai na wengine wote. Wanawake bomba.
Glad you're still watching. Glad you could join us on Viva Mama Show, this WCW edition. And to all the women out there, salute to you guys. Salute to you women who are doing extraordinary things out there. May it be a small business, a big business, a medium business.
Kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee.
We are glad you're still here with us on the Viva Mama Show. Very sorry for that technical hitch that we just had, but we are back with a bang, like we never left. Thank you very much for watching. And those of us who are just joining in, Simon Bobby, thank you very much for your comment. You're saying, I'm happy for Njeri Wamson and the progress that she is making. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Please share the stream. Post it on as many groups as possible. Let people be inspired. Let people have a renewed mind. Let people know that it's possible. You can dream again over and over. Don't give up on your dream. Never give up on yourself. So, Njeri, very many people often like asking this question. How does your business generate income?
Okay, my business generates income through payment. As the more the clients, the more they pay.
Mm-hmm.
The lesser the clients, the lesser they pay. So that's how I generate my income.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's all it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just a question. It was from Charles. I can't get the second name. It's very hard. She says, what problems does your business solve, and especially in Nakuru town?
My business solved the marketing gap. Most people set up businesses, start up companies. They start doing their awesome stuff on these streets of Nakuru without marketing. And there's no way you're going to start a business and be quiet about it. That's not logical. That you just believe people will just come. God will send people.
Faith.
Yeah, it's true, God will send people, but there's a part of you, there's an effort of you. Like, there's no faith without action.
Yeah.
So that's what I discovered, that most people in Nakuru, they don't market, and they have a way of thinking because they have posted on their walls or on their pages, they have marketed. That's not marketing. You have just reminded your friends that you're still here and you're still doing this, but that's not marketing. Marketing is getting new clients for your business, new clients for your services. You have new customers. Yeah, and it is. I also noticed that we have a habit of people saying that they have their clients, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I have my clients.
They will come.
Yes. I don't need to market. I have my clients. There's nothing like your clients, because we are growing. Maybe I'm your client. Maybe you make my hair. I'm your client this month. Next month, probably I have shifted to Nairobi.
Yeah.
There's a gap left there. Someone needs to fill that gap. So, and whoever is going to fill that gap must know that you exist.
Yeah.
So marketing comes in handy in Nakuru businesses. True.
All right. So that is very important. Just don't open a shop and then just think that because my neighbors know me, because my friends know me, because my family has other family friends, they're going to come. No. You need to market your business. You need to put it out there for people to see it, to know, to engage with you. And that is what Wamson PR Limited is all about. Now, on the issue of how do you price? What is your pricing strategy for your clients? And why do you choose that strategy? Just for someone out there who is like, okay, I've set up my company. Now, how do I price for my services or my goods?
Okay. The strategy that I have different packages. It always depends with the level or the stage the business is at. So there are some businesses, probably the startups, they need a lot of effort and a lot of resources from my company. So, and that already it's a liability that needs to be addressed. And whoever is going to address that is the client. So mostly I just calculate my profit margin. Just that I put aside the expense that I'm going to incur when I'm probably marketing or doing PR for you. Maybe there are t-shirts to print, a lot of that. Maybe there are places I have to go because of networking. So I put aside the expenses, and then I have to calculate my own expenses to get a profit. So actually my rates are very affordable. I just calculate my profit margin. If I thought of maybe pricing my services with the effort that I put in, I could probably be very expensive because I put in a lot of effort. I have a passion for seeing all businesses prosper. And when a business prospers, I believe I have prospered. So I put in every effort that I can put in a business or a brand or a person. So I just calculate my own profit margin. I don't equate my pay with my effort at all. Yeah.
Okay, now maybe sometimes we have parts of the business that we feel are not profitable. Do you have such a situation in your business?
Yes, I have such because when you're starting maybe to market, you will need to go a whole extra mile. An extra mile for marketing, And that extra mile, maybe I will incur the price. Mostly, whatever you're going to pay, it might even not have a profit to me at all. But because I really want your to pilot your business out there, I just sacrifice that. Maybe for the first month, whatever you pay, it just goes all of it without a profit to me. So those situations happens a lot. There's some businesses that really needs that, and we can't deny our clients that. Having in mind that it's a growth. We are growing together, so I can't sacrifice the first month. Whatever you pay, I put it out there for your business. Yes.
And also the issue of cash flow. So many upcoming entrepreneurs are getting very discouraged. Today you've sold 1,000 shillings. Tomorrow 100 shillings. The day after tomorrow it's 50 shillings maybe. Now how do you work around that challenge, and does your business have a constant cash flow every month?
Not really. Like any other business, there are ups and downs. You have clients, you don't have clients. That happens all the time, but that should not discourage any entrepreneur. I mean, when you're getting into business, be prepared for the ups and also be prepared for the downs, such that you will have a strategy of survival during your downs. It is very important. The fact that yesterday you got 2,000 and today you don't get nothing, you don't close your doors. You just put in more effort. You do more marketing. You put in the right procedures that you need to put in. You have to go back and research and see what is not working. I mean, what do I have to add so that tomorrow is not like today? You just don't give up. So the cash flow is not a guarantee that it's positive all the time. It cannot be positive all the time, otherwise you will never grow. You will never grow. You'll be comfortable. So sometimes the downs are very important. They make you rethink and re-strategize. They are very important.
And come up with innovative ways just to make sure you keep the company afloat.
Absolutely.
And now talking about the customers, how do you build a solid customer base for Wamson PR Limited?
My customer base mostly it's built from referrals and also social media. People will see, like, you're marketing a lot. Today you're marketing this, tomorrow you're marketing that. So someone is curious to know what exactly do you do. So social media works a lot for me. I get a lot of clients from that, and also referrals. I have so many referrals whereby when you're setting up a business, you will have maybe a friend telling you that when you're starting a business, you need to look for Njeri Wamson. So I have a lot of that. That's where I have grown my clientele from.
So referrals and social media are the top two.
Absolutely.
Wow, and that is so encouraging, like how you can leverage on the social media platforms to build your business, to build your brand. That is very timely and very encouraging. Now, you have been an entrepreneur for the time you have been. What do you think are the top 3 skills that one needs to be a successful entrepreneur?
One, you have to be very innovative. You should be very innovative and open-minded. That one, I put it as one point, because if you come in a business and you're thinking this is how I'm going to do it, then you get to the business and you find that's not how we do it here. You have to open your mind and start strategizing again to come up with new ways of making money, because that's what business is. Number 2, you have to identify a business niche, which is maybe you're solving a problem. That is what a business is supposed to be, to solve a problem out here. So you have to be very sharp, and open your mind. And number 3, you have to be willing to invest in marketing. Marketing should be in the capital. When you're setting up, like when you're building up a business, you build the structure, you put in a lot of effort to decorate, a lot of effort to buy the stock. There, right after the stock, you're supposed to list marketing. it's very important because you're going to do a lot of awesome things for your business. You decorate it, you bring the best products in the world, but if you don't market, no one will ever know what you sell.
Yeah, and absolutely, it's like lighting a lamp and putting it under the table.
Yes.
And covering the table.
Yes, and you're expecting that you're going to see the lamp. We won't. You have to tell people about it. So you do your awesome job and you tell people about it. So you be willing to invest in marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. So be willing to invest in marketing. You're going to see the outcomes of your investment at the end of the day. And thank you very much for those of you who are joining us. I can see your comments are coming in thick and fast. Katie Kari says, Karonjoki, come see our girl. Great work there. You're such a motivator.
Thank you.
Then Stanley Njeri Stano says, greatest lady. Wow.
Awesome.
Ruth Dominic, you're saying you're tuned in. Then there is a question here. Have you ever done marketing for a certain business and never worked? That is from QT Kare. Then Stanley Njeri Stano, you're saying tuned in from Nakuru next to KPLC. Thank you very much, Stanley. We really appreciate your time. So maybe you can answer the question. Have you ever done marketing for a certain business and it never worked?
Not really. I wouldn't say it didn't work. What happens sometimes, there are some businesses that are fast moving and there are some businesses that are slow. So it's not like it doesn't work at all. It just needs a lot of persistence. There are some services that are not so common. You see, we have services that are common, like the beauty, and they are common, so they move so fast. Then we have other services that are a little bit slow because it's not a daily thing. I can probably give an example of security companies. It's not something that's daily, that we consume daily. So they take time, but they eventually work. So it's just, you just need to be persistent, and the owner of the company or the client needs to be patient. Yeah. People expect that you start marketing today and then tomorrow we have a lot of clients coming in, but it doesn't happen that way. Sometimes it needs a lot of patience, a lot of it. Patient by yourself and for the company too. Yeah.
So patience is very important.
Very.
It's not that a strategy did not work.
No.
It's not that the marketing did not work. Just be patient.
Yeah, it takes
and
some
know
time.
the kind of business, the dynamics of what you're marketing, and how it will work finally. You know, it might not work for the first time. So throwing in the towel is the problem.
Yeah.
It's not that the business did or the marketing did not work.
True.
Wow. That is so encouraging. And from YouTube, I can see Jackson Karanja says, okay, Viva. It's amazing that we have ladies like Mson taking the steps. And then also we have another one. Flopper Traders says, congratulations, hardworking lady in our society. Flopper Traders from Gilgil.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Flopper Traders. You're watching us on YouTube. And then DJ A Happy Expeditions, you're saying such a strong lady giving hope to young women.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that is so amazing. DJ A Happy.
Thank
you very much for watching. Then Dr. Joy Mugambi, you're watching us on Twitter. Thank you very much, Daktari. We really appreciate your time and your effort to even join us on this broadcast. And we are coming back after this break with Njeri Wamson on more of her PR business and just giving us strategies and ways to make sure that at least as an entrepreneur, you start from somewhere, you pick up slowly, and then you can continue from there and become successful. We are coming back.
Kijana kuja hapa umetoka wapi? Unaenda wapi? Saini saa ngapi? Kwa nini na kivipi? Hebu eleza mara moja. Kuja huyu sio madha, kuja hapa.
Officer, mimi ni mtu wa chemist, naenda nyumbani. Hata niko na barua ya essential services.
Ati chemist?
Si unajua serikali ilisema sisi tuko na ruhusa ya kuchelewa kidogo.
Ati serikali ilisema aje? Wewe unasemeanga serikali? Wewe ndio government spokesman. Makosa ya kwanza, impersonation of the government spokesman.
Ofisa, hata wewe unajua hii curfew imewekwa kupunguza maambukizi, si kudhulumu wananchi.
Imewekwa kudhulumu polisi, si ndio?
Hapana, polisi ndio wanaitumia vibaya.
Sasa unanisomea? Yaani umeacha kusemea serikali, sasa unasomea serikali. You are reading to the government. Hiyo ndio makosa ya ngapi?
Si hivyo ofisa. Alafu, kwanza wewe mbona hujavaa mask? Si unajua hata nyinyi maafisa wa polisi mnajiweka at risk ya kuambukizwa COVID, eh? Kwa nini humvai mask?
Sasa unauliza serikali maswali tena. You are interrogating the government. Makosa ya ngapi? 3. Tuache mambo mingi kijana. Kwanza nyinyi mmepewa pesa ya COVID allowance. Sisi hata hatujapewa, hata roadblock zilifunguliwa. Cheza kama wewe.
Ati nini?
Leta ile unaleta kijana na uende kule unaendanga.
Sina pesa ofisa.
Boss, unaongeza makosa chia ingine. Ujue sisi ni nani bana? I can take you to quarantine anytime bila makosa yote. I can take you anywhere I want. Saizi hakuna katiba, tumesuspend everything. Ujue sisi ni nani? We have powers. Sisi ndio Kenya police.
Unajua kutembea bila pesa ni murder case. Unataka kuwa serikali na njaa?
Hebu Thomas nikuone kinyangarika hii.
Utasema hiyo mambo yote mbele. Kuja haraka, tembea. Kanyaga kubwa
twende. Alafu ofisa, unajua ufai kunikaribia hivi na hata una mask. Unajuaje kama niko na COVID?
Unaishiki witi kwa mimi, twende wewe.
Ai, kwani mtu yuko na corona? Unataka kuwa mimi na corona? Toka hapa shetani wewe, manslaughter wewe, attempted murder COVID-19.
Welcome back. This is Viva Mama coming to you straight from Nakuru TV studios. And remember, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Twitch, and even YouTube at Nakuru TV. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're going to get amazing content in the channel. You're going to be encouraged. You're going to get information about politics, about current affairs. If it matters health, it's right there at the Nakuru TV YouTube channel. It's a channel you don't want to miss the content that comes your way each and every day. So welcome back, Njeri Wamson.
Thank you.
I am with this amazing lady. She's a PR guru, a marketing specialist, and she will take your business to the next level. So if you need marketing, Njeri Wamson PR Limited is the place where you're supposed to be. So Njeri,
Yes.
from your busy schedule, your day-to-day runnings, what are some of the tricks that you have, discovered along the way that you need, that you have been able to master to be able to keep your business running even when you're not there physically, when you have your team? What are some of these tricks? And there are some of those things that you learn along the way, and then you discover, oh, I didn't know about this. I know now. I can work around it this way just to make sure my business becomes even more successful.
I would say, and it's something that most people out here are ignoring, that social media is a very powerful tool in our generation today.
Yeah.
Especially right now when everybody went home and we were told, no, you have to work from home. So internet became a very vital tool to have at home. So social media and other platforms like emailing, we do a lot of that. So you can take, for instance, in my company, I have a team that goes through, we have a lot of business magazines that are coming up. So you will find that you need to know the like-minded people.
Yes.
Okay, so you will see the clients in the business magazines, maybe, for example, and you're going to discover that those are people that have the urge to market. So you can do a survey, your own survey, and go around the people that have the urge to market. Ask them whether the marketing strategy that they have, it's working. Is it bringing back? Because you cannot invest, for example, like 100K for an advert that will run for a month and it doesn't bring back. It's supposed to bring back and the advert or the marketing should bring back for the payment and also more, to have more profit, because that's the whole goal for marketing.
Yeah.
So you have to be willing to research every day. Every day is a research day at Njeri Wamson's office.
Yeah.
You have to know what problems do we have today in the places that I was, or the clients that I was marketing for. What is the related problem that we have today that my client can solve? So researching is an everyday task. Social media research, ground research, print media research. We research and research just so that we can have new strategies every single day. We make it better for our clients. We are comfortable to just market, just say that you sell this and we sit back. But we are more comfortable when our marketing is making you grow. So if you sell that and we notice that there's a gap for you that you can fill, and we tell you and probably invest in it and you grow, we are happy. That is our joy. Yes. So we go out there and research for your business. Actually, we are the ground people for your business. When you're inside the business, you might not know much that is happening out. You might be bypassed by a lot of things.
Yeah, you might not know the new trends.
Yes,
you
might
things
not
that are
even
coming
know.
up.
You might not know what people need, because you just be seeing, oh, my stock is running out. You go and buy the same stock, and probably people moved on. They don't need that.
Maybe it's a clothes business and there is a new fashion trend and you have no idea about it.
Exactly. We have to tell you now, people don't need this, so please, the next stock, make sure you stock this and this and this. So as much as we research, we also do a lot of advising, concerning how the market looks like.
And that is very strategic
Yeah.
for you people, because it is more than just putting the product out there.
Yes.
It is more than just telling people, hey, look, this is a beautiful dress, this is a beautiful shop, we have nice shoes here. It's something more. It's like value addition.
Absolutely.
And that is very good. That is so encouraging. Now we have cultures that exist in homes. We have cultures that exist in countries. What culture exists in your organization, in your company?
In my company, we have a culture of, number one, hard work. My team knows we just have to work hard, because we are not working for ourselves more. We are working more for the clients. Like I said, we are the ground people for our clients. So we have to put in a lot of effort. We must work hard. Communication is key. You have to tell us when you went out there, what did you hear? So, and whatever we heard about your brand, we have to be very honest with you, calm, and you have to be very willing to listen to us, because I'll tell you the brutal truth. If I went out there and someone told me that your business has those nasty things, I'll come and tell you that. Because without that truth, without that honest, you will not grow, you will not correct. So if you don't correct it, you're going to lose clients. So you might lose the people that are saying that and lose the future clients. So our culture is hard work, honesty, and open communication. Very vital.
Yeah. And with that, I think that is a recipe for success.
Absolutely.
Because when you communicate, communication is something that when you limit it, then it becomes a loss on your end, because now maybe you found out something in the ground or at the marketplace out there, and then you just come and keep quiet with it. Nobody knows what you found out. Nobody knows what you saw. So now there is no room for improvement. There is no for a new strategy. There is no room for going back to the drawing board and coming up with new ways, innovative ways. So that is a very good culture, I must say. And that is a culture that if you're an entrepreneur and you're watching, just cultivate that culture even in your business and even within yourself. Now, Njeri, we have had women talking about, I didn't do this because I thought it's a man's job. I didn't delve into a field that I thought, too many men out there. How am I going to handle them? Also other limitations. What are people going to say at home? What are other women going to think about me? Do you think women have come of age and overcame male chauvinism, especially in the business world?
Yes, we have grown. We're going to overtake very soon. Yeah, we have grown, and we have adopted that we don't have male jobs. We just have jobs. Yeah, that was something that
is in the past.
It's so old, Yani. So we should be able to embrace that. When you have a passion for something, just pursue it. Don't look so much at who is going to say what. Don't concentrate so much. Is it male? Is it female? If you have a passion, just pursue it. actually I've noticed that of all the things that I've ever done, this is the most satisfying job that I'm doing, because I'm following my passion. I think I liked it when I see business prosper, grow from grassroots to a very high level.
Yeah.
Taking
Or from small to
Yeah.
medium enterprises.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
taking a brand that was never known and everybody now talks about it. So if you have a passion, you just pursue it. You just pursue with all your might. Mostly passion keeps people going. So there's nothing like male jobs out here. We are here to overtake.
And the attitude change. Do you think attitude change has contributed?
Absolutely, yeah. It has big time. Attitude is key, actually. In everything that you do, your
Yeah.
attitude matters a lot. Everything that you put your mind into, your attitude matters a lot. So the
Sure.
attitude of thinking it's male, it's female, even if you pursue it and deep down you think it's a male job, you might not succeed.
Yeah.
So-
because I think attitude is like a flat tire.
Yeah.
If you don't change it, then you cannot move.
Absolutely, you won't actually move. Even if we push you and you think we are pushing you in the wrong direction, you won't go anywhere.
Yeah. So change your attitude. If you're a woman out there and you have a certain attitude towards a certain job, towards a certain, way of doing things, just change your attitude. It might be your saving grace.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It might be the key to open and and to just bring you to prosperity and just to turn around everything for you. Samuel Walemba, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, Samuel Walemba is the artist who has done the Viva Mama Sig tune. And keep up with the good job, and we're supporting your music, and we're just praying that you're going to go even higher levels in your music. And Mildred Mwai, you're saying congrats, Njeri Wamson.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also we have another comment from Shem, from Shem Karaoke. Thank you very much, Shem, for watching, and we are glad that you could join us now. Melissa Kate, you're saying looking good, mommy, powerful 100%.
Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah, so many people are watching, and we are glad that you could join us. Thank you for sharing the stream. Keep on sharing, reposting, posting on your timeline, sending the link to people on their inboxes. We are so much thankful that you could join us this afternoon. And moving on now to the challenges in the business. What do you think is the greatest challenge that you have faced so far in your business, in your company?
I would say the greatest challenge that I have faced, and it's sad, sometimes it makes me sad that you have to convince an entrepreneur that they have to market. That's so sad, because marketing is vital. It's something they need. You can actually, even when you are outside, you can see why a business needs marketing, but you have to convince that client that they need, and it's actually a need. So the convincing power, that one is a very big challenge. Number two, when you have clients that we have two types of clients. We have a client that actually believe in you, so when they are calling you for the job, they know you're going to do the job. We have another type of client that they are not really convinced you can do it, so they will be on your tabs all the time. They want to see, they want every day to tell them, where did you post, who did you tell about my business. So we have that kind of pressure, and it's a good pressure. It makes us every day work harder and harder. So, and the other challenge, like a lot of businesses, is that our profits goes up and down, just like any other business. So it's a challenge, and but we overcome. We do overcome. Every day is a learning day.
Yeah.
So when you solve a problem today, you have learned something about the problem.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So treating a challenge as a way
Yeah,
of learning
exactly. That's what we do
as an
here.
opportunity for growth.
Exactly. We really take challenges positively.
And
Yeah.
that is the attitude. That is the attitude that you need, not only as an entrepreneur, even as a person in life. The challenges you encounter, let them be opportunities for learning. Let them be a time where you can go back, reflect, and then come back with a strategy, come back with more power, with more oomph. And it's a way of life. You just move on.
True.
And I can also see another comment from Maggie Karaoke. Thank you, Maggie, for watching, for sharing, for reposting. You're saying, such an intelligent and strong lady. You are an inspiration even to the young people.
Thank you.
And Samuel Walemba is clapping for you.
Thank you, Samuel.
Now, as we're moving on, just about to wind up, maybe now, if you are given an opportunity to start all over again, what would you do differently?
First, I will not even think about employment. Like the way I was doing my marketing as a part-time.
Yeah.
If I had to start all over again, I would start as a full-time marketer from the word go.
Yeah.
If I had to start all over again, maybe I would have a better strategy. At first, I was a little bit shaky. So with the knowledge that I have right now, because I have done a lot of online courses concerning PR and marketing and networking, if I had that knowledge that day, I would have very different strategies. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And every day is a starting day. So we just don't give up on ourselves and say, I didn't do that, so I don't have an opportunity to do it today. We can start all over again every day. So if I had to start all over again, that's what I would do.
Wow. And such a, a nice way of looking back and thinking now, if it was that time, I could have done this. So many people have regrets, and they're like, no, I wouldn't start the way, I wouldn't even want to start all over again. I want to finish. I want this thing over and done with. But, looking back, and that is an opportunity to even improve right now where you are, and just say, let me do whatever I could have done or should have done before. Let me do it right now. We have activities for entrepreneurs, and people engage in different activities, regarding whatever it is they do. Doctors have a different set of activities they do. Nurses, they have something they do on their own as activities that build them up. What are some of the activities that you would recommend for entrepreneurs?
I would recommend that they don't overlook networking. That's number one. Either with a marketer or as themselves.
Yeah.
Don't overlook networking. Where we have a gathering of people that are gathered for business reasons, please be present or send a representative. It's very important that you meet people of your same thinking, your same mindset.
Yeah.
Number two, just join. We have associations. We have different type of businesses. They have their own associations. Don't be afraid to join them. Don't be an island. Join your fellow entrepreneurs, the people that have the same type of businesses as you. Number three, I would advise that you don't see yourself better than anybody in this society, especially as a business. Our businesses grow, that's true, but we have, like I said in the beginning, we have our ups and downs. So when you're up, don't see yourself as a better person than someone that is down, because they are coming to the level that you are. And probably you'll be the down at that particular point. So don't see yourself as better person or a better business or a better brand than someone that maybe is starting. You just never know where their journey is heading. So I would advise all the business people to join those associations. Don't overlook don't downlook on anyone, and also do a lot of networking. And of course, I will say, why not market? I mean, why should we? How are we going to know your product? How are we going to know what you do? You can have a lot of awesome things, but if you don't market, I wouldn't say waste, but it's almost a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yes, exactly. So it's good that people invest in that, and also they take off the mentality that when you start in a business, we always do some research, and we have to say that we have our target market. So you have to be flexible when your target market changes. For instance, during the COVID-19, there's a lesson that I learned that is very important, that if we had people that had started businesses and their targets were colleges, when the college was closed, the business was closed with them. That is not how it's supposed to run a business. And that's why I tell people to invest in marketing, because if you had a marketer, you will still survive past the college or the school or whatever institution was closed. But if you do not market, when the target people that you are targeting, when they go home, you go home with them. So it's very vital. You network, you market, you join associations, and you just don't look down on any brand or any business or any person. Very vital.
Yeah. So join associations, join like-minded people.
Yeah.
You know, you can join a club of young entrepreneurs. You can join a club that allows young entrepreneurs to interact with people who have been in the business, people who have gone before you, people who have, forged a path for themselves. And that is a way to grow. It is a way to network. So as an entrepreneur, don't start engaging in activities that have nothing to do with building your capacity or building yourself up or building your business up. That is just taking away from you, and finally you're going to find yourself, you're an empty vessel. And you have nothing to offer to your clients, to your community, to yourself, and even your family. So that is very valid advice, Njeri. And DJ Jomba Flame, you're saying you ladies are doing good job.
Thank you, DJ
Thank you,
Jomba.
DJ Jomba Flame. And Mildred Wandia again on YouTube, you're saying great minds. I love the show.
Thank you.
Then there is a question here. Before the question, Cliff Kome, you're watching on Twitter. Thank you very much, Cliff Kome, for finding the time to even watch this show. Then Bosco John on Twitter is asking, how do you give back to the community?
All right. I engage myself in a lot of charity activities, mostly probably because I don't put it on my social media, but I do on a monthly basis. I have to identify a family. Me and my team, I don't do it alone. So my entire team, we have to engage in a charity activity. We identify a family. We do families where we can look at a family that is training to get their daily bread, and we just go maybe take shopping, maybe they need somebody to come and pay their rent. We do a lot of that. Even at some point we helped a boy somewhere to get to high school in the beginning of the year. So, and we helped the family. We do a lot of that. It's actually, if I forgot to say, that is one of our cultures. We have to give back to the society on a monthly basis. Not that we are in a better place, but there's someone that is in a worse place. So it's always good that you just give back to the society. You just don't forget where you came from, that someone had to lift you up to be where you are. So you have to keep on looking back.
So your corporate social responsibility culture, as you have mentioned, is once a month. You always have an activity.
Every month.
To just give back to the community. And it's important because it's the same community that you're expecting to get clients from. And it's the same community that you're going to go back to when you want to launch something new, when you want to let them know what you're doing, when you want support.
That's
also.
True.
So that is very important for entrepreneurs out there. Remember, Viva Mama today is all about redefining passion and igniting excellence, just as Njeri has talked to us and given us her journey, told us how she was doing this as a side hustle, how she reignited the excellence of marketing that was within her, and now she has discovered her purpose. And as she has rightly put it, she's happy right now in the job she's doing more than any other thing that she has ever done before. So just redefine the purpose, your purpose in life, and then ignite that excellence that is within you, and everything is going to pan out just okay. And I can see also Austin Red Sparks, you're watching. Thank you very much, Austin, for joining us. And Karen Chloe Tarus Afande from Mombasa, you're saying, I'm loving the show. Salute sana akina mama.
Asante.
All right, and we are just about to wind up. Njeri, maybe you can give a piece of advice to a budding entrepreneur or a college student who is looking forward, to start a business, to start something small. A woman out there who has just watched you and she's like, okay, I want to ignite the excellence within me.
Yeah.
Talk to that person.
Oh, okay. Probably I will start with a college person that's just maybe about to complete college or already started a business or thinking of starting a business. First, you have to be very open-minded when you're completing college. In my journey, whatever I'm doing right now, it's not exactly what I studied. So you have to be very open-minded and be able to input more knowledge on yourself concerning your passion. If you have a passion in photography, for example, and that is not what you studied, don't be afraid to invest in photography, in your passion. Well, you can pursue whatever you studied, that's true. But don't be afraid to invest in whatever that thing that is burning inside you. Don't be afraid to invest in it. Also, any person that is starting a business or running a business, I have an advice that I always say, that the fact that you own a business or you manage a business does not make you a marketer. That is a misconception that people have, that because you have started a business and now you're posting maybe on your timeline, now you really think you're a marketer. No, marketing goes beyond your timeline and your WhatsApp status, let me say. So be able to invest in a marketer or someone that will be doing networking for your brand or a PR for your brand. So the misconception that you are the one running the business and marketing for yourself, the marketing might not work, because if you are in the craft industry where you use your own hands most of the time, you're making something, you're making dresses, you're making hair. So at what point are you going to log into your Facebook to see a client that asked about, do you do this? Do you do that? Who is going to answer them when maybe your hands are busy somewhere else? So be prepared to invest in a marketer. It is so important. Yani, I don't even have words to emphasize on that. Be able to invest in marketing and all the marketing tools. Be cooperative with your marketer. I mean, they bring a lot of information to you. So don't see like they are trying to bring you down. If they are people that are so honest, I can say they are marketers because they don't want to lose you as a client. So they have to tell you exactly what happened. So be able to listen to them. Be focused on whatever they tell you. Take it so serious, because those are the ground people. Those are the people that you sent to the field to find out information about your business.
Yeah, and they have like brand. A one-on-one interaction with the
client. And the client is more free to the marketer more than they are free to the owner.
Yes.
So they are the ones that bring the truer information about your brand, about your service and your product. So be willing to listen to them and take their advice very serious. We have people that overlook whatever they were told by, then it happens, and then you can't even face your marketer anymore because they had told you, so you can't go back and start telling them that this failed. They had already advised you. So be willing to listen to them, be willing to invest in them, and also be willing to grow, add more information and more strategies and more management skills to your business. It's very important. And that college bud that is just graduating, please be very open-minded. There's a lot of space out here. Don't have that mentality there are no jobs in Kenya. Please create one.
Yeah, wow, amazing advice right there from Njeri Wamson, from Wamson PR Limited. And thank you very much, those who are still streaming in, those who are joining the stream. We really appreciate you and appreciate your time that you took out just to watch. Dan Hugh, you're saying wow, and he's also clapping for you.
Thank you,
He's
Dan.
saying, I am watching. Then Kare Daniel says, so far so good. Kudos, Njeri. At least I have learned about attitude towards work and jobs that have to change the way you think. Thank you, girls. Keep up the great work of empowering women out here.
Thank you, Kare.
Yeah, thank you, Kare. And we hope that you're going to put into practice whatever you have learned today. Then Lil John Kibira Gadari says, wow, this is great, Njeri Wamson. Great show, Estelle. He's also clapping for us.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Lil John. Thank you. Big up to you. Then Max Minor, you're saying, I'm tuned.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you very much, Max, for sharing, for posting, for reposting.
Yes.
We really appreciate your time and even your effort to just, join us on this stream and stay online. I know maybe you're busy, but you have just chosen to share, to repost, to comment. We don't take it for granted. Now, as we are winding up, do you think that the county government, especially here in Nakuru, is providing support for entrepreneurs, for businesses, even the existing ones? Do you think there is a conducive environment for businesses to grow in Nakuru when it comes to the government supporting entrepreneurs and business owners?
Yeah, I will actually say yes, because I have thrived here. So, and all the businesses that I have worked for or I'm still working for, I have not seen any business that is not thriving because of any effect from the government. And the measures that were already put maybe by the president about the tax, it has really been effective on our businesses concerning the services and the products and taxing. And also maybe Nakuru County government, they have done a great job. I saw maybe during the COVID-19 period, they made sure that our entrepreneurs have not gone home, despite that they were taken from one market to the market was taken from one location to another. It showed that there was willingness that they see the economy of Nakuru continue growing, or at least there's even if it's not the normal cash flow, they made sure that there's cash flow, and that showed a lot of willingness to make sure that the economy of Nakuru County is still growing and is still thriving. So I don't even have a single thing I can complain about Nakuru County government at the moment.
Yeah, so that is good, coming from an entrepreneur who is based right here, whose business is right here, even in the CBD, and you're even interacting with, like the government, even if it's not directly, but there is a way that you just get to interact with it.
True.
And you have said that at least not all businesses were closed.
Yes.
At least there was an option for the markets, just in line with the COVID mitigation measures.
True.
And that is good, coming from a person who is in the marketplace. We can actually believe that. Maybe your parting shot, what do you want to tell women out there, especially women, young women, who want to get in the business world, maybe who want to explore their different passions, who want to reignite their purpose in life? What is your parting shot?
My parting shot, especially to young women, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to grow, to make sure that you have something for yourself. Young women, please. I'm just saying this from my own experience, that you will always need to have yourself as an identity. You are an individual, so be prepared to invest in yourself, to grow, to have your own ground as a person. So don't look, there's something about women that they have a lot of support from families. We are just like that. Our moms, we are still the babies for our moms. Whatever you say, you get it done. And then you just transition to marriage. There's a lot of care for women, that such that they don't get the space for building yourself as an individual. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself, and you need to grow individually. Yani, your family separate, like your mama and dad are separate, and your husband and kids separate. You as an individual, you need to develop your own strength to grow individually. Yes.
Wow, that is a brilliant parting shot from Njeri Wamson from Wamson PR Limited. I've been with her in studio. She has given us nuggets of wisdom. She has encouraged us. She has encouraged people out there. And in a nutshell, what she's saying is it's all about yourself taking the bold step, you know, of just deciding. It's a decision, you know, redefining your purpose and igniting that excellence within yourself. She has rightly put it. She never thought she could be in such a field at such a time, but she is thriving in that field, and that is a result of igniting the excellence within herself. Thank you very much for those of you who joined us from all over the world. I have people who are hosting watch parties in, you know, groups in Bahrain, Kenyans in Bahrain, Kenyans in Dubai, Kenyans in all over, you know. Thank you very much for taking your time for watching. I hope this show has changed your attitude, has changed your perspective towards work, towards starting out, towards building your brand, towards marketers, because some people have very negative attitude towards marketers, towards marketing. They say it's a hard job, it's a job for specific people, it's something that cannot be done by people who have not gone to school, studied marketing. Njeri didn't study marketing. It's all about finding your purpose and igniting the excellence within you. Let it come from within you first of all. And this has been Viva Mama, where we celebrate the African woman who has come a mighty long way, and we had her in studio. Njeri Wamson has come a mighty long way. She's doing great for herself, for her community, for her family, for her team. And remember, Eleanor Roosevelt once said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I've been your host, Estelle Mwai. Until next Wednesday, stay safe.
Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo wa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Ninyi nguzo ya jamii. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa. Wanawake wenye kutumika kazi, songa mbele, sirudi nyuma. Mama sujaa, lilololo. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa za waume pekee. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Nguzo ya jamii. Halinyata, sibabago, sekamoke. Tokei, libraka base. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Mson. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela. Sabitha Karanja, Lupita Nyong'o. Ninyi ni nguzo ya Estelle Mwai na wengine wote. Wanawake bomba.